morning, everyone. This is Rubber. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 season is on the air. It has been an exciting season. Today's date is August 29th, 1961. This is our final game in the month of August as the pennant race is about to begin. We are at historic Forbes Field for a big game in the National League between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Reds come into this game at 500, 65 wins and 65 losses. They are right now a half game ahead of the Braves, who are one game under 500 at 62 and 63. So the Braves are in fifth place. The Cardinals are in sixth, and right now they are about 5.5 games out of fourth. The Cardinals are beginning to fade. The Pirates, however, are 69 and 54, and they are looking pretty good. They're going to make the postseason with ease. They are trailing the Giants by 4 wins and the Dodgers by 3 wins. But the Pirates would like to hold on to third if possible, and of course at least have a better play the second place team and not the first place team in the National League. So this is a very important game still for both teams. The Reds trying to hold on to a playoff spot, and the Pirates looking to continue to win and maybe have a shot at clinching the National League. Remember, top 4 teams in the National League make the postseason. Brian B. and Clee baseball fan join us here at Forbes Field. The Reds historically won this game 3-0. They shut the Pirates out. The Reds had 11 hits and no errors. The Pirates 6 hits and 2 errors. But we will see what goes on today for the Reds. I hope everyone enjoyed the opening day of the NFL. And, of course, my Dolphins got a win to start the year. And we are 1-0 and in first place with the Bills. Brian B., your Bengals had a tough – I think you're also a Bengals fan as well, not just a Reds fan. So I'm pretty sure it was a tough loss for the Bengals against the Steelers in overtime. Clee baseball fan. I don't know if you're a Browns fan there, Clee baseball fan, but nice win for the Browns to get some revenge on Baker Mayfield. DBIP also joins us here at Forbes Field. Well, enough of the football talk. Let's get to some baseball here as we now beginning to end the month of August as the pennant race is about to begin. Yep, only took 18 years for the Browns to get an opening win. That is true. So let's go to Forbes Field and let's play some baseball. Brian Patterson joins us here at Forbes Field. Where have you been, sir? Very disappointed you have not been here. You better have a good reason. Starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight is Bob Friend. 14 wins, 19 losses, a save, a 3.85 ERA. We'll see how many Friend will make tonight. So we are all set and ready to go and set to play some baseball. So let's go to the top of the first and let's see if the Reds can stay where they're at here in the National League. Leading off for the Reds will be third baseman Gene Freese, 277 average, 26 homers, 87 RBIs. We are using yellow, white, and black dice. Pirates are the home team, and we are all set and ready to go. Friend, 2-3, that is a blank. Freeze, 4-3, and he hits a fly ball to center, and that will be caught by Verdon, and for the first out. Next up for the Reds will be second baseman Elio Chacon, 265 average, 2 homers, and 5 RBIs in 61. Friend, 3-6 against the righty, strikeout. The 18 is high. Forbes Field subtracts 1 from strikeouts and 3 from walks. Chacon, 4-3, and that's a base hit to center field, and Chacon will get a single and will get to first. Next batter will be center fielder Veda Pinson, 343 average, 16 homers, 87 RBIs. Should be in the Hall of Fame, not Harold Baines. Chacon on at first. Infield is at double play depth. Home improvements, tree removals, and 3 funerals and a wedding. No excuse. You should have still been here. Nick. At least something about the wedding. You could have given up the wedding to be here, you know. 3 funerals, I'll understand. Strategy roll. That is a 7. Chacon will stay put. Friend, 2-4. 2-4. That is a blank. Chacon, Pinson, 2-4, and that's a grounder to second base. 1-1-2. Shortstop, Grote, 0 pivot, 1-2 double play. They will not get it. It's a grounder to second. The only play that Maz has is on to first, and that will be 2 outs. And that allows Chacon to second on a ground out to second there. Next batter for the Reds, right fielder, the ambassador, Frank Robinson, one of the greatest of all time. 323 average, 37 homers, 124 RBIs. Robinson will come up to bat. Definitely buying new cars is also a good excuse. Yes, we'll accept that. Mother-in-law, father-in-law's brother, first cousin, all are 65 years old. Oh, that is sad. Strategy roll, that is a 14. My condolences to you, my good friend. Friend with the pitch, 1-3. Against the righty, that's a home run result, and Robinson has a 20. Doesn't matter. Kaboom! That ball is hit pretty high. That ball is hit pretty deep. That ball is hit the right field. It's gone. Home run, Frank Robinson, as he goes the opposite way. So Bob Friend will become a friend to Robinson as he gives him a meatball, and Robinson turns that into lasagna, and just like that, the Reds are up 2-0. A 2-run bomb by the ambassador, and he goes ahead and puts the Reds up 2-0. You're very welcome, my good man. So 2 outs, and now a Reds 2-0 lead. Next up for the Reds will be left fielder Jerry Lynch. A 315 average, 13 homers, 50 RBIs. He is in left field for the Reds today. Played a little bit over half the games. Lynch pretty much a ringer. Friend with the pitch. 6-1, range play. Lynch, 6-2. It's a base hit to right field, but it's a range play for Clemente. His range is a 4. He'll make the catch on coming in there. He'll make a shoestring catch, and he's going to steal a single away from Lynch. That'll be a fly out to right and end the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. A 2-run bomb by Frank Robinson, and the Reds jump out to a quick 2-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds in this matchup is Jim O'Toole. 19 wins, 9 losses, 2 saves, a 3.09 ERA in 61. Toole gets the start for the Reds. But the Pirates have a very good, strong lineup. And here is center fielder Bill Verdon. 260 average, 9 homers, 58 RBIs in 61. So the Reds already up 2-0 here at historic Forbes Field. Did anybody ever visit this place? Doug Hunt joins us here at Forbes Field. O'Toole, 1-5. That is a blank. Verdon, 5-3. Ground ball to second base, and Chacon will handle it with no trouble. 1 down. Next batter for the Bucks, shortstop Dick Grote, 275 average, 6 homers, 55 RBIs. O'Toole will go ahead and set it up. And 3-1, home run chance against the lefty. O'Toole, a 1-16. The 9 is good. Against the left-handed pitcher, Grote needs a 4. A 1-4, Grote cuts the lead in half. He does not. It's too high. Grote, 4-2, and instead he's going to ground it to short. It'll be taken care of by Cardenas, and that's out number 2. And Grote not happy with that. He knew he got a fat pitch, but all he did was got over it and 2 down. Here comes again one of the greatest of all time. Right fielder Roberto Clemente. 351 average, 23 homers, 89 RBIs. O'Toole will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-4. That is a blank. Clemente, 1-4. That's a ground ball to first. Coleman will handle that with ease. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for O'Toole. 2-0 after one here, leading for the Reds. And really a must-win game for Cincinnati as they got the Milwaukee Braves and the Cardinals breathing down their necks. Top of the second, remember, top four do make the postseason in the National League. Leading off for the Reds, first baseman Gordy Coleman, 287 average, 26 homers, 87 RBIs. Friend, right now he's not a friend to the Pirates fans after giving up the bomb to Robinson. Friend, 5-3, strikeout, 17 is high. Coleman, 2-2, and against a right-handed pitcher, that's going to be a double into center field as he shoots the gap between left and center, and Coleman's going to wind up on second base. So the Reds are already coming out hitting Friend hard. So I guess he's their friend at the moment. Here comes the shortstop, Leo Cardenas, 308 average, 5 homers, 24 RBIs. Cardenas will go ahead and go up against Friend here. Strategy roll, and that is a 2. Coleman will stay put. Friend will make the pitch. Friend, 4-3, walk, 14. Nope, that's going to be high. Cardenas, 5-6, and that is a fly to center. Fly ball to center field, and that will be caught by Verdon for out number 1. Coleman will not try for third. He will automatically stay at second. And there is one out. Next up is the catcher, Johnny Edwards. 186 average, 2 homers, 14 RBIs. Strategy roll, and that is a 1. Coleman actually does get the steal sign, but with a stolen base rating of a stolen base attempt of 5, he stays put. Friend, 1-6, strikeout 6, and he got Edwards. He struck him out. That's strikeout number 1 for Friend. He had 108 Ks in 61, 2 down. And here comes the pitcher, Jim O'Toole, batted 172 in 61 with 6 RBIs. 2 men down now. Nothing on the strat. Coleman stays put. Friend, 2-3. That is a blank. He's not tired. O'Toole, 6-4. And O'Toole's going to hit one past short. That's going to be a single for Jim O'Toole. Coleman, a base running rating of 3 with 2 outs. And that's going to be fast enough. He will score. An RBI by the pitcher, Jim O'Toole. And the Reds now make it a 3-0 lead here as the pitcher helps his cause. Stadium groans. So already, Friend not being a friend to Pirates fans. Next up is Freeze. Freeze is 0 for 1. O'Toole now at first base. And nothing on the strat. Friend will go ahead. That's right. We don't need no stinking DH. Friend with the pitch. 2-3. That is a blank. Freeze. 5-6. And Freeze keeps it going. That's a single to left field. O'Toole, a base running rating of 3 with 2 outs. Single to left, -1. So a 1 or a 2, O'Toole will take third. And it's a 6. Uh-oh. So it's hit to left field. Left fielder is Skinner. He has a +1 arm. A 1 or a 2, it could be an out. That is a 3. O'Toole decides to go back to second. He'll stay put. Nice throw made by Skinner. And O'Toole will hold at second base, but it is a base hit for Freeze. And keeps the inning alive. Next up is Chacon, and he's 1 for 1 with a single. He's not a friend for the Pirates, that's for sure. That's right. So now runners at first and second, and nothing on the strat. Friend will pitch. 3-4, range play. Chacon, 5-5. That's a base hit past third, but it's a range play for Don Hoke. His range is a 3. And he won't get it. And that is going to be, actually, what? That's actually a base hit. Nope, it's just a base hit. That's right. Don't need to roll it. That's a base hit past third. That will be a single as Hoke can't get to it. Toole, a base running rating of 3 with 2 outs. It's not going to be enough. He'll have to hold at third base. But the bases are loaded. So the Reds are doing some business here on the Pirates in the early stages of this game. And now a chance for Veda Pinson. Pinson is 0 for 1. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Top of the second. And already the Pirates in some danger of getting some more. That is a 2. Nothing happening on the bases. Friend will pitch to Pinson. Friend, 3-5. Strikeout 8. And no, just missed. Pinson is an 8, but -1 makes him a 7. He gets to swing the bat. 1-4, and instead it's a hit ball to right field. That's a 7 against the righty. Pinson's going to get himself a double and get at least 2 runs in. That's going to be a double to right. O'Toole will score. Freeze will score. Chacon, a base running rating of 5 with 2 outs. Double to right, -3. So a 1 or a 2, he will score. And he does. Chacon comes around and scores. Pinson may be thinking about third, a 5 or lower, he'll take third on the throw, and he does. That double becomes a triple. 3 runs come in, 6-0 Reds. Stadium groans. So that becomes a triple for Pinson, and he will bring in 3 RBIs on that one. And already the Reds are up 6-0 on the Bucks in a must-win game here. And already action going on in the Pirate bullpen. SDG Replays joins us here at Forbes Field. Have not seen you in a while, my good man. Especially good to see you, my friend. Now the batter is Robinson. And Robinson hit a 2-run bomb his first time up. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing on the 6. Nah, I don't need to do a special broadcast regarding the rule changes. I already said my piece last night. Friend with the pitch. 4-1. That is a blank. Robinson, 6-2. And the hits keep on coming. That's a single pass short. Pinson will come in to score. Robinson goes to first. It's 7-0 Reds. Stadium groans. And they really want Friend to get through this inning, but he may not be able to. And the next batter is Jerry Lynch. And it's 7 runs. That's going to be it for Friend. He will not be anybody's friend. And the Pirates will make a pitching change right now. So coming on to pitch now for the Pirates. Let's see, is going to be someone we have yet to see as a starter, but we're going to put him on the mound right now because they need some innings here. And since it's early, I can pretty much bring in anybody. Coming on to pitch for the Pirates will be Vinegar Wilmer Mizell. 7 wins, 10 losses, no saves, a 5.04 ERA. We've not seen him all season. He's mostly a starter, but he did relieve, and he goes by Vinegar. Vinegar Mizell. He'll come on to pitch now for the Pirates and try to stop the bleeding here. 7-0 in favor of the Reds, as Brian B knows that the game is rigged at the moment. So 2 outs. Lynch the batter. He is 0 for 1. Strategy roll, nothing on the 16. Mizell will pitch. 3-1 against the lefty. Strikeout, and he got him. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Lynch. And that retires the side. The Reds send up 9 batters. 5 runs on 6 hits for the Reds as they do some damage here in the top of the second. 7-0 Reds. But of course, Brian B knows that no lead is safe on inside pitch. We go to the bottom of the second inning here. 7-0 already Reds. O'Toole will get on the mound. Leading off for the Bucks will be first baseman Dick Stewart. .301 average, 35 homers, 117 RBIs. O'Toole will make the pitch. 2-6, error on a throw. Stewart, 5-2. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Coleman. Coleman's error rating is a 7. That is a 7. He's going to make a bad throw to O'Toole covering the bag. And O'Toole is not going to be able to make a play on the ball. And Stewart, a base running rating of 2. He will not take second, though, as he is not fast enough. But that is an error. So an E3 on Gordy Coleman. First error on the Reds. They did not have any errors in the game historically. So Coleman makes an error, allowing Stewart to reach first, as O'Toole couldn't make a play on the ball on a bad throw by Coleman, already a runner on first. Here comes the third baseman, Don Hoke. Hoke, 298 average, 12 homers, 61 RBIs. Infield is a double play depth. Stewart had no stolen bases, and he's not going to go anywhere. O'Toole will make the pitch to Hoke. O'Toole, 1-6. Against the righty, super strikeout, but it's too high. Hoke, 5-3, and that's a fly to left. And Lynch will get to that one, and he will put it away for the out, 1 down. 1 down, here comes the catcher, Hal Smith. 223 average, 3 homers, 26 RBIs. Stewart still on at first. Nothing on the strat, he'll stay put. O'Toole with the pitch. O'Toole, 4-2 against the righty. That is a blank. Smith, 5-2. And Smith smacks a double to right field. Here come the Pirates. A double to right. Stewart, a base running rating of 2. Double to right, -3. He has no chance to get home because of Clemente's arm. And Stewart will hold at third, but Smith is on at second. And the Pirates now have 2 runners on. So 2 runners on now, runners at second and third. And a chance for a left fielder, Bob Skinner. 268 average, 3 homers, 42 RBIs, and 61. And he will bat now with runners in second and third. 1 out. The Reds are going to call the infield back and allow the run to get the out. They have a 7-0 lead, but we all know leads do evaporate quickly here in inside pitch. Nothing on the strat. O'Toole will make the pitch. 6-2, range play. Skinner, 5-3. It's a line drive to second. It's a range play for Chacon. His range the infield is back. His range is a 2. And he'll make the catch. That is out number 2. It's a line drive. And does he get a double play? Let's see. A line drive to second. A 1, a 3, or a 4. Smith is doubled off. No, he gets back 2 outs. Wow, line drive to second. Chacon's got it. Smith gets back just quickly. No chance to get a runner on third, so Skinner is out, 2 down. And that will bring up the Harold Baines of the 1960s. Second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. 265 average, 13 homers, 59 RBIs. Runners at second and third, as Skinner had a shot to hit one. O'Toole will go ahead and make the play. Will make the pitch. Strategy rolls first. That's a 20. O'Toole tries the pitch, makes the pitch. He pitches to Edwards. Edwards fires to third, and no. Stewart will get back. Now O'Toole will pitch. 2-3. That's at the park. Forbes Field. 3-2. And once again, another rare play. Rare play, men on. 43. Grounder to third base, who throws in the dirt, making the first baseman scoop the ball. Resolve play using a range play check for the first baseman to see if he scoops the ball. Batter out, otherwise E5. So it's a ground ball to third, and that ball is caught by Freeze. He throws to Coleman at first. So Coleman's got to make a range play. Coleman's range is a 4. And he's got it! What a play by Coleman. He scoops the ball, and that'll retire the side. Batter is out, and that will do it. Wow, what a play by Gordy Coleman. He makes an error in the inning, but then he makes a great play. And that just becomes a grounder to third. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 error. Still 7-0 in favor of the Reds, as the Bucks cannot get any runs in. Top of the 3rd inning coming up. Reds lead 7-0. Wilmer Mazzell will pitch another inning here. Leading off for the Reds will be Gordy Coleman, and he got a double his first time up. Mazzell will make the pitch. Mazzell, 3-1 against the lefty. Strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. Mazzell had 37 Ks in 61, so he was capable of getting out some batters. Here's Cardenas. Cardenas is 0 for 1. Cardenas got a lot of splits on his card. I wonder where I'm going to put him. With only 198 at bats, I doubt Cardenas is going to start. Probably will be Casco, who will probably be starting for the Reds if, of course, they make it to the postseason. Mazzell with the pitch. 5-2. That's an error on a grounder. Cardenas. 2-3, and against the lefty. That's not going to be an error. That's a ball hit to third. Cardenas base running rating of 3. Throw to first in time. They got him. 1 down. 2 outs, I should say. 2 outs. Cardenas thrown out at first base, and that becomes a ground ball to third instead. Next up is Edwards. Edwards is 0 for 1. 2 outs, top of the 3rd. Reds already up 7-0. Mazzell, 6-6, blank. Edwards, 5-5, and that's a fly ball to center. And Verdon will get to it with no trouble, and he'll put it away. And the first time in the ball game, the Reds are retired in order. We will go to the bottom of the 3rd here. In a game really more of a must-win for the Reds than it is for the Pirates. Wilmer Mazzell due to lead off. He will not. The Pirates will go to the bench. And let's see. Pinch hitting for the Pirates will be Smokey Burgess. 303 average, 12 homers, 52 RBIs. He will pinch hit against O'Toole for start the bottom of the 3rd inning. O'Toole with the pitch. 2-3. That's at the park. Forbes Field. 3-4. That's a fly ball to right, and it will be Robinson making the play for the out. 1 down. Here is Verdon. Verdon is 0 for 1. O'Toole, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 5-2. Range play at the park. Forbes Field getting a lot of work tonight. 6-4. That is a that's a super single hit into left field, but it's a range play for Lynch. Lynch was lousy. His range is a 1. Does he channel his inner Greg Luzinski? No. And that will be a super single. Verdon has to try to make it a double. His base running rating is a 3. Lynch a +1, a 1-4. Verdon gets the second, and he does. I don't know why you would try to do that down by 7 runs, but he will take it, and that will become a double now for Verdon as he stretches it. So Verdon puts on the gas and goes to second base. The batter now is Grote. Grote is 0 for 1. Runner on second. Pirates trying to get something going here. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing there in the 11. O'Toole will make the pitch. O'Toole, 5-5, strikeout 6. That is high. Grote, a 2-6. It's ground ball to short. Taken care of there by Cardenas. He throws to first. A 1-3. Verdon takes third, and he will. Verdon with good speed will get to third base. And now there are 2 outs and maybe a chance for Clemente to bring Verdon in. Clemente is 0 for 1. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. Reds lead 7-0 here early in this game. Strategy, nothing on the 16. O'Toole will make the pitch. O'Toole, 4-5, strikeout 6, and no. Clemente is a 6, but -1 makes him a 5. Roberto, 6-2. He hits one to right. That's a 2 against the lefty. Clemente will go ahead and get a run in. That's going to be a double for Clemente. Verdon comes in to score. It's 7-1. So the Pirates are on the scoreboard now with an RBI double by Clemente. That's his first hit of the game. And now the batter is Stewart. Stewart reached on an error his first time up. Runner at second, now 7-1. O'Toole will go ahead and pitch to Stewart. Strategy roll at 12, nothing happening. O'Toole will pitch. 5-6, that's a blank. Stewart, 6-6, that's a fly ball to center. Pinson will measure it, take out the ruler, and make a measurement. Then he'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. One run on 2 hits for the Bucks, and they are on the scoreboard, but they trail 7-1. But of course, no lead is safe in this game, as we've seen many comebacks many times. Time for station break. This is the RJL Network. We go to the top of the 4th inning here at Forbes Field. Reds have a 7-1 lead. Leading off for the Reds is going to be the pitcher, Jim O'Toole. He got a base hit his first time up. Pirates need a pitcher, so let's see who they're going to bring on to pitch. And they will go with, they're going to bring out Al McBean. 3 wins, 2 losses, no saves, a 3.77 ERA. McBean will be the 3rd Pirate pitcher, and we'll see how long he goes. Top of the 4th inning, 7-1 in favor of the Red Stockings. McBean with the pitch. 6-5, that's a strikeout, and the 8 will get O'Toole with no problem. Struck him out. McBean strikes out his opposite number. And here comes Freeze. Freeze is 1 for 2 with a single. McBean with the pitch. 6-3, strikeout 12. Doesn't get Freeze, though. Freeze, 4-2, and that's a ground ball to third. And Hoke will make the play, 2 down. Here comes Chacon. Chacon having a good night, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. McBean trying to keep it, not allowing the Reds to get any more runs. McBean, 5-6, strikeout, 16 is high. Chacon, 5-6. He hits one to right field. That is a 16. And against the righty, it's going to be too high. It's going to be a fly ball to right. Getting to that, it's going to be Roberto Clemente. He will measure it and get the catch. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for McBean. Not a bad job for him. And we will go to the bottom of the fourth. Leading off for the Bucks will be Don Hoke. Hoke is 0 for 1 as Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Forbes Field. Yes, how about those Fins today? We start 1-0. We are in first place with the Bills. O'Toole will go ahead and make the pitch to Hoke. O'Toole, 3-5, strikeout 9. That is high. Hoke, a 6-6. He hits a fly ball to left, and Lynch will get to that and make the play. 1 out. Here's Smith. Smith got a double his first time up. He's 1 for 1. O'Toole, 1-1, strikeout 4, and he will get him. Struck him out. Nice strikeout by O'Toole. And that is his first strikeout of the game. O'Toole had 178 of them in 61, but he gets his first one here. So that's a K for O'Toole, and that is the second out. Skinner is next. Skinner is 0 for 1. Yeah, how about the Giants over the Titans? How about that? How about the Browns getting some revenge on Baker Mayfield and beating Carolina? There were a few upsets in football, in college and in pro. O'Toole with the pitch. O'Toole, 3-1. Home run chance against the lefty. A 1-16. That 10 is good. Against the lefty, though, Skinner has a 0. It won't matter. Skinner, 2-1. And all he does is ground one to short. So a bad pitch by O'Toole, but Skinner can't do anything with it. He grounds it to short. Throw goes to first. 1-2-3 inning by O'Toole, and he's having a good game tonight. Still 7-1 Reds after 4. One upset cost the college coach's job. Yes, Mr. Frost, Scott Frost, fired by the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Yes, I am very aware of that. And he was never a good fit in Nebraska anyway. I was never impressed. He should never have left Central Florida. And, of course, Texas A&M losing to Appalachian State and Notre Dame. To all you Notre Dame fans, I would like to say I am so sorry. Not. Notre Dame should never have been ranked that high, and they were never going to be that good this year. And 2 losses, they have no shot to make the playoff. Because they're also going to lose a few more games this year as well. Top of the 5th, leading off for the Reds will be Veda Pinson. And he is 1 for 2 with a triple. Well, he's a new coach there at Notre Dame, so he's not going to be on the hot seat so quick. He's a new coach. I believe he's a new coach there, so I don't think he's going to be on the hot seat too quick. But you could be right, though, Brian. McBean with the pitch. 5-6, strikeout 9, that is high. Pinson, 3-2, it's a fly to left, and Skinner will make the catch. It's out number 1. First time that Notre Dame has started 0-2 since 2011, and also the first time a new Notre Dame coach has gone winless. He is 0-3 to start 0-3. Texas wasn't ranked. They did rank Texas for the way they played Alabama. Truth was, Alabama played a horrible game. They were lucky to get out of there with the win. I know Saban will have a nice long talk with his team. Here's Robinson. Robinson 2 for 2, a home run and a single. McBean will make the pitch. 6-1, range play. Robinson, 3-5. That's popped up to short, and that's Grote. Grote's range is a 4, and he'll make the catch in pretty shallow left field. And that's going to be a pop out, and that's out number 2. Nice play there by Grote. And here comes Lynch. Lynch is 0 for 2. 2 men down. McBean with the pitch. 3-4. That is a blank. Lynch for 6. It's a fly to right. Clemente will have plenty of room. Waits a minute, and now he'll have plenty of ball. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. So the Pirate bullpen has totally shut the Reds down after the first 2 innings. The Reds had 7 runs on 8 hits, and now they have now been shut down pretty much 1-2-3 the last 3 innings. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's still a 7-1 Reds lead, though. Steeler fan joins us here at Forbes Field, and I'm pretty sure he is very happy with his Steelers pulling it out of their ass against the Bengals today. Leading off for the Bucs, second baseman Bill Mazeroski. He is 0 for 1. The 60s version of Harold Baines. O'Toole will make the pitch. 2-1, walk, and that's going to be, nope, that's not ball 4. Mazeroski a 6, -3 makes him a 3. It's too high. Maz 3-6. Instead, he pops out to third, and Freeze will get it in foul territory. 1 down. We'll see a batter now for Al McBean as he'll come out of the game, and the Pirates will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit will be Joe Christopher, 263 average and 14 RBIs. He will pinch hit against O'Toole. 1 out, bottom of the 5th inning. Dodgers' magic number is 3. They'll take care of the division. O'Toole with the pitch. 5-1, range play. Christopher, 3-3. It's a fly ball to right field to Victor Robinson. His range is a 3. That is a 1. He'll make the catch. 2 down. Nice play by the ambassador. Good play out there by Robinson. 2 away now. Here comes Verdon. Verdon is 1 for 2 with a double. My Mets did win today, and I think the Braves lost, so the Mets are back to a game and a half ahead in the NL East. We got the Cubs coming in now. So the Mets maybe have finally gotten their act back together. O'Toole will make the pitch. 6-2, range play. Verdon, 4-2. It's a ground ball back to O'Toole. His range is a 4. He's got it. Nice play by O'Toole. He drops the ball but picks it up, and he'll throw to first for the out, and that's a nice play. And the side is retired. 1-2-3, go the Pirates. And the Reds holding on to that 7-1 lead. Must-win game for the Reds. They are at 500. But the Milwaukee Braves are a half game back of them, trying to hold back. The Pirates are in 3rd place, still chasing the Dodgers and the Giants for first in the National League. Still, lots can happen here as we are entering the pennant race. Top of the 6th inning, Gordy Coleman leads off for the Reds. He's 1 for 2. Pirates need a pitcher. And let's see who they're going to bring on. And they will go with, let's see, left, right, left. He had more relief appearances. Coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Harvey Haddix. 10 wins, 6 losses, a 4.10 ERA, mostly a starter, but he does have relief appearances. And with a 7-1 lead, I'll have Haddix come in to pitch for the Pirates. Coleman leads off 1 for 2, top of the 6th. Haddix, 4-5. That's a walk. The 17 is high. Coleman, 2-1, grounds it to first. Stewart will take it himself for the out. Next up is Cardenas. Cardenas is 0 for 2. Haddix will set up and pitch. Haddix, 3-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Cardenas, 5-5. And against the left-handed pitcher, he singles it right past Haddix. And that's going to be a base hit. So Cardenas gets a single. He hits lefties and righties actually pretty well. Actually, his card is full of splits. Cardenas will hold a first on a base hit past Haddix. Here comes Edwards. Edwards is 0 for 2. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Haddix, 4-6. Strikeout. He'll get him with a 3. Struck him out. Swing and a miss. So 2 down there. And the Reds pitcher, O'Toole, he still has plenty in the tank. They will let him bat. He has a 6-run lead. This is 1961, not 2022. Haddix, 4-3. Home run chance. But O'Toole, however, has zeros there. So it's an automatic blank. 6-5, and O'Toole just grounds it to second base. And it will be Mazeroski tossing out O'Toole at first. And that'll end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Reds. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. So not a bad job by Haddix to keep it where it is. But the Pirates got to get some runs. O'Toole gets back on the mound. Leading off for Pitt will be Grote. Dick Grote, he is 0 for 2. 7-1, favor of the Reds, bottom of the 6th. O'Toole with the pitch. 6-2, range play. Grote, 2-6. It's a ground ball to short. It's hit to Cardenas. His range is a 2. He won't get that. It'll be a base hit. Grote hits it away from Cardenas, and the Pirates start with a runner on base. A leadoff single. And here comes Clemente. Clemente 1 for 2, infield double play depth. As I said, strategy rolls are off. O'Toole with the pitch. 5-3, super walk, and that's going to be ball 4. Oh, 4 wide ones by O'Toole, and they were bad pitches. And now the Pirates have something going on here with nobody out. That is the first walk issued by O'Toole. He had 86 of them in 61. And a chance now for Stewart. Stewart is 0 for 2, reached on an error. Infield still at double play depth here. Fans here at Forbes would like to see the Pirates try to get into this here. Down 7-1. O'Toole will set it up. Here comes the pitch. 1-2, blank. Stewart will swing the bat. 5-5. It's a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn it. 4-4-5. Second base. Chacon pivot is a 0. A 1-5, it's a double play, and they will get it. Grote will go to third. Clemente and Stewart are out, 2 down. That's a rally killer right there. 6-4-3 double play. As Grote does go to third. And now 2 outs. And a chance for Hoke. Hoke is 0 for 2. O'Toole trying to keep it where it is. Reds are at 500. They are in 4th, but the Braves are right behind them. Half game. O'Toole, 3-6, strikeout 5, and it's a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that will retire the side. And that is strikeout number 2 by O'Toole. No runs, a hit, and a walk. And what looked like the Pirates had something going on fizzles out. After 6, still 7-1 in favor of the Redlegs. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off for the Reds will be Gene Freeze, and he is 1 for 3. Haddix will stay out there. So Haddix will continue to pitch. Haddix, 1-2, blank. Freeze, a 1-5 against the lefty. Base hit past the pitcher. Freeze will have his second hit of the game as he hits it right back through the box. So Freeze now 2 for 4. And Reds want to make sure they get enough runs here. Here is Chacon, and he's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Infield double play depth. Haddix will make the pitch to Chacon. Haddix 1-1 against the righty. That is a blank. Chacon 5-6, and that ball is hit to right field. That is a 15 against the lefty. It's going to be too high. It's going to be a fly out to right. As Chacon gets under that one, and Freeze stays at first. Pinson is next. He should be in the Hall of Fame, not Harold Baines. Pinson is 1 for 3. Freeze on it first. Haddix trying to keep the Pirates here down by 6 runs. That Freeze is one cool customer. That's lame, but not worth the block, but not worth the block, Dragon. Haddix with the pitch. 5-1. That's at the park. Forbes Field. 5-3. It's a fly ball to center, and that is going to be caught by Verdon, and that's out number 2. Pinson flies out, and now the batter is Robinson. Robinson is 2 for 3, a home run and a single, a 2-run bomb by the Ambassador. Freeze on it first. Haddix will make the pitch. Haddix, 1-4, range play at the park. Forbes Field, 1-3, and it's a fly ball to right. It's a range play for Clemente. His range is a 4, and he'll make the catch. Nice job by Clemente out there. And he takes a possible hit away from Robinson. No runs and a hit for the Reds. And they holding on to the 7-1 lead. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. This is the last game for the month of August, so that means no game tomorrow night. We will return Tuesday as we begin the 1961 pennant race. We have reached the month of September, and in the September month, I no longer schedule games, automatically. We now do them on the fly. But I already have a good matchup for September 1st. And we're going back to Yankee Stadium, a big series going on in the American League. The Detroit Tigers will take on the New York Yankees. Don Mossy will be pitching for the Tigers, and the chairman of the board, Whitey Ford, on the mound for the Yankees. It is a big game in the American League. The Yankees are still behind the Tigers, and now we're in the final month of the 61 season. The final month of the pennant race goes very simple. It's still one game per 3 days of baseball until the final week. When we get to the final week, it is one game per 1 day of baseball as we go ahead and do the playoff and pennant races to see who will make it in and who will not. The 61 pennant race begins Tuesday with the Tigers and the Yankees. We are in the final month. Bottom of the 7th here, though. Reds lead the Pirates 7-1. O'Toole pitching beautifully. Hal Smith leads off for the Bucks. He is 1 for 2. O'Toole still has plenty in the tank. He will pitch. O'Toole with the pitch. 5-1. Range play. Smith, 3-2. Fly ball to left field. Again hit to Lynch. Lynch not good. His range is a 1. He won't get it, and that is going to be a single for Smith. So Smith leads off with a leadoff base hit. He will hold it first. Next batter is Skinner. Skinner 0 for 2. Infield is at double play depth. Mazeroski is worthy of the Hall of Fame block dragon. Yes, he is. He is worthy. Worthy of the Hall of Fame. He's the 60s version of Harold Baines. O'Toole with the pitch. 2-3. That's at the park. Forbes Field getting a lot of work. Forbes Field, 6-4. That is a super single to left field, which means it's a possible double. Smith automatically will take third. Skinner's got to try for second. His base running rating is a 3. Lynch a +1 arm and left, a 1-4. Skinner turns into a double, and he does. And now the Pirates got something again going on here. Now runners at second and third with nobody out. So Lynch couldn't make the play there. So now runners at second and third. The next batter is Mazeroski. He is 0 for 2. Infield is going to play back. They have a 6-run lead. They're just looking for outs. O'Toole will go ahead and make the pitch. O'Toole, 3-1. Home run chance against the righty. A 1-16. The 12 is good. But against a lefty, Mazeroski needs a 2. Nope. Oh, he just missed it. That is a 3. He just misses it. 4-2. Instead, he hits a deep fly ball to left field. Lynch is going to go back there at the track near the wall. He'll make the catch. It's out number 1. Mazeroski, a sacrifice fly rating of 2. Won't bring in Smith automatically. That's interesting since that was a deep fly ball. Smith has a base running rating of 1, though, and Lynch a +1 arm. A 1 or a 2, Smith will still score. No, Smith holds at third. Obviously, he didn't think he would score, and he is held. Fly out to left, and Lynch does the job, and that is the first out. Wow, Pirates can't bring him in. Pinch hitter coming in for Haddix, as the Pirates will go to the bench. And coming on to bat for the Pirates will be Rocky Nelson. 197 average, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Nelson will come on to bat. Runners at second and third. O'Toole will pitch to Nelson here. Infield is still back. O'Toole with the pitch. 3-5. Strikeout. Not getting Nelson. That's a 9. Nelson a 2-6. He popped up to the pitcher. And O'Toole's going to make the catch. 2 down. Nelson couldn't do anything there. And now it'll bring up to Verdon and see if he can get some runs in. Verdon is 1 for 3 with a double. Still 2 outs. Infield is still back. O'Toole trying to pitch himself out of a little jam here. But the Reds have a 7-1 lead. O'Toole, 1-4. That's a blank. Verdon, 6-1. Ground ball to short. The Reds will get out of it. Cardenas has got it. Throws to first. Side retired. Stadium groans. No runs on 2 hits. And it stays 7-1 after 7. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Reds will be Jerry Lynch. Lynch is 0 for 3, even though he has that .315 average. Pirates do need a pitcher. It's a 6-run lead. So coming on to pitch, let's see here, left, right. Coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Bobby Shantz. 6 wins, 3 losses, 2 saves, a 3.34 ERA. Shantz will be the 4th Pirates pitcher. Top of the 8th, 7-1 in favor of the Redlegs. Shantz, 4-5, strikeout, 6, got him. He'll go ahead and get Lynch on a swing and a miss. And Lynch is now 0 for 4. So a good card, but he hasn't done anything today. Coleman is next. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Shantz with the pitch. 3-1 against the lefty. Super K. That's a 4, and that is a called strike 3 on Coleman. Oh, Coleman just looked at that one. And that was just a beautiful fastball right down the middle. Coleman doesn't swing at it, and he is out. 2 down on a super strikeout. Here's Cardenas, and that is a 1. He is 1 for 3 with a single. Shantz makes the pitch. 1-6, range play. Cardenas, 4-4, and that is a grounder to first. That ball is hit to Stewart. Stewart's range is a 2. Nope, it'll get past him, and that is going to be hit down the line. Cardenas is going to round first. He'll try for second. He'll get there. That's a double. So Cardenas is 2 for 4, gets his second hit of the game. It'll bring up Edwards. Edwards is 0 for 3. Cardenas on at second. Strategy rolls are off. Chance will now pitch to Edwards. 2-3. Strikeout 1. Yep, swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Chance strikes out the side. Although one hit does occur. No runs and a hit. But Bobby Chance strikes out the side for the Pirates. And we go to the bottom of the 8th with still a 7-1 lead here for the Redlegs. Let's see. O'Toole. Let's see. 7, 8. O'Toole can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. He is due to bat second in the 9th. They're going to see if he can go. Dick Stewart will lead off for the Bucks. He's 1 for 3. So O'Toole will stay out there and pitch, having a good game tonight. 5-1, range play. Stewart, 5-3, ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Freeze. His range is a 2. That is a 1. Nice play by Freeze, and he'll throw to first for the out. 1 down. So Gene Freeze makes a very cool play. And that is out number 1. Next up is Clemente. Clemente is 1 for 2, a double and a walk. O'Toole will make the pitch. 3-3. That's a pitcher result. And again, let's see. That 12 is going to be too high against the right-handed batter. Clemente 4-2, and Clemente will hit a single to right, and he will head to first. Second hit of the game for Clemente on a base hit. And now O'Toole is tired. They're going to see if he can go finish off the inning. So Clemente on at first. Here comes Grote. Grote is 0 for 3, reached on an error. Infield a double play depth. Fans here at Forbes Field, historic Forbes Field, hoping that the Pirates can make a move here. O'Toole with the pitch. 6-3, error on a grounder. Grote, 3-2. It's going to be a fly ball to left. Lynch will get to this, and he will put it away for out number 2. 2 outs, and the batter is Hoke. Hoke is 0 for 3. Infield is now back. Clemente on at first. O'Toole will set up with Hoke. And here comes the pitch. O'Toole, 6-2, another range play. Hoke, 1-4. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Coleman. Coleman's range is a 4, and that is a 4. He's got it, makes a play. O'Toole will come over, and Coleman will toss it to him. He gets the bag first, and that will retire the side. Nice job by Coleman as he gives it to O'Toole, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit. And the Reds still holding on to that 7-1 lead. The Pirates bullpen has done an excellent job, but the Pirate lineup has not been able to do anything with O'Toole tonight. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Reds leading 7-1. Chance, he may stay out there and pitch. That's going to be it for Jim O'Toole. He is tired. The Reds will go to the bullpen to try to close the game out. Reds will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit for the Reds will be Eddie Casco. 271 average, 2 homers, 27 RBIs. Casco will lead off against Chance to start the top of the 9th. Chance will make the pitch. Chance, 5-3, range play. Casco, 2-4. It's a ground ball to first. The ball is hit to Stewart. His range is a 2, and he'll get by him. And that's going to be a double for Casco as he hits it down the line. A tough play there for Stewart. He couldn't make it, and Casco starts off with a pinch hit double. Now Freeze is the batter. And Freeze is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Reds looking for some insurance. Chance, he'll pitch. 4-3 against the righty. That is a blank. Freeze, 6-4. Fly ball center field. Verdon will come in a little bit, and he will make the catch. And that is out number 1. Casco, he will hold at second base. He will not try to go to third. He'll stay put. 1 out. Here's Chacon. Chacon is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Chance is now tired, but they're going to see if he can go. Chance with the pitch. 3-4. Strikeout. 15 is high. Chacon 4-5. That's a fly ball to center field again. And Verdon will have plenty of room, and he'll make the play. 2 outs. And again, Casco stays at second. And now Pinson. Pinson is 1 for 4 with a triple. 2 men down. Casco on at second. Chance trying to keep it where it is. Pitch from Chance. 3-6. Error on a throw. Pinson 4-2. And that's a fly ball to center again. So Verdon earns his paycheck today. At least in that inning. A leadoff double by Casco, but then Verdon makes all 3 flyouts to end the inning. No runs and a hit. So after giving up 7 runs on 8 hits, the Reds bullpen gives up 4 no runs on 4 hits since the second. But the Reds, however, still have a 7-1 lead. But will we see some ninth inning magic? I know Brian B. definitely wants to see some ninth inning magic. I know he wants ninth inning magic for the Pirates. Hal Smith due to lead off. Reds are going to go to the bullpen. And it's not a save situation. So who am I going to have him bring on here? Coming on to pitch for the Reds is going to be Howie Nunn. 2 wins, 1 loss, no saves, a 3.55 ERA. Nunn will be the second Reds pitcher, and he will pitch to Smith. Question is Smith going to lead off? And the answer to that is going to be no. Smith is going to come out of the game, and pinch hitting for him and taking over at catcher will be Don Leppert. 267 average, 3 homers, and 5 RBIs. Leppert is a better hitter. He'll take over at catcher if necessary. As Brian B. says, block magic. Nunn will go ahead and pitch to Leppert here. Nunn, 6-1, strikeout, 8 got him. He gets him on a K. Strikes out Leppert. That's out number 1. Next up is Skinner. Skinner will bat. He is 1 for 3 with a double. Fans here at Forbes not liking the game at the moment, although we got Brian B. who is. Nunn with the pitch. 4-6, strikeout. The 11 is high. Skinner, 3-6 at the ground ball to first. Taken care of by Coleman. He'll take it himself, 2 away. 2 quick outs by Nunn. And now the last chance for the Pirates will be Bill Mazeroski, the 60s Harold Baines. He's 0 for 3. Nunn will go ahead and make the pitch to Mazeroski. Fans here at Forbes hoping Maz can keep the game alive. And here comes the pitch. Nunn, 6-2. That is a blank. Mazeroski, 6-6. And it's a ground ball to second base. Chacon will take care of it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. The Reds will go ahead and beat the Pirates tonight, 7-1. Stadium groans. As Howie Nunn says, none for you guys. A nice win for the Reds will get them back over 500. And a must-needed win for the Reds here, as they're now going to stay at least in 4th place with a win tonight. And a win there for the Reds, 7-1. Can't use Marty's call for 1961, I know, right? So a win. So this game belongs to the Reds as it's 7-1. Final line score coming up. For the Reds, 7 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. For the Pirates, 1 run on 7 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Jim O'Toole, goes 8 innings, did a great job. Bob Friend is going to wind up taking the loss. There is no save, although I will give Howie Nunn a hold just because he closed the game out. A very nice win for the Reds. They needed it here against the good Pirates club, as the Reds are still trying to hold on to the 4th place in the National League. What will happen now? Let's find out. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. And as Steeler fan likes to mention, the Mets and the Astros here in 1961 are undefeated. They have yet to lose a game in 1961. So for those of you wondering how the Mets and the Astros are doing this season, we are undefeated. How about that? As Juke joins us here at Forbes Field for the 10-minute ticker, a new sub. Thank you. Well, thank you there, Mr. Joke. A good, if it is there, thank you very much there. And it's a gun for him to watch. Good to have you here, sir. Welcome. Thank you for the sub. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. So a 7-1 win for the Reds. We got 3 days before we begin the final month. The pennant race is coming up. We'll begin with August 29th. White Sox at Detroit. Chicago 7-12, and that is 1. Tigers 13-11, and believe it or not, that's a 0. They lose. Boston at Kansas City. Red Sox are now back to 500 after being 6 games up. They need to start winning games. Red Sox 15-52, and that is 7. The A's 16-36, and that is 5. That'll be a win for the Bo Sox. Baltimore at the Angels doubleheader. Orioles 14-55, and that is 7. Angels 5-15, and that is 1. The Orioles win a game there. With the Tigers losing, they can gain some ground. Game number 2, Orioles 8-24, and that is 3. Angels 0-16, that is 1. And the Orioles win both games on the Angels. They will gain a full game and a half on the Tigers. Yankees at Minnesota. Yankees now need to try to gain ground. Yankees 12-66, and they will. That's an 11. Minnesota 4-13, and that is 1. And the Yankees will gain a game on them. Cleveland at Washington. Cleveland 4-65. They're going to need that. That's 7. Senators 9-43, and that is 5. And the Indians get a must-needed win, but their time is really running out. Dodgers and the Cubs. The left arm of God is on the mound. Dodgers and Koufax 11-16, and that is 2. Cubs 8-64. That's going to be a loss. That's going to be 8 for the Cubs. The Cubs will beat the Dodgers. A chance for the Giants to increase their lead, but they're playing the Braves in a big series. Giants 11-64. That is 8. The Braves 10-52 and 6. The Giants will beat the Braves. Cardinals and the Phillies doubleheader. Very important series now for the Cardinals. They got to win to try to have any hope. Game 1, Cardinals 12-32, and that is 4. Phillies 5-64. That's not good. That's 7. a win for the Fighting Phils. Game number 2, Redbirds 14-36, and that's 5. Phillies 8-16, and that's 2. They will split the twin bill. On to August 30th, White Sox at Detroit. White Sox 7-64, that's 7. The Tigers 7-36, and that is 4. Another loss for the Tigers. And the White Sox are now in 4th place, as the Red Sox are in 5th. Boston and Kansas City, Red Sox 9-54, and that is 6. Kansas City 12-51, and that is also 6. They will tie. Boston rolls a 2. They roll a 2. Kansas City rolls a 1. -1 is 0. Boston will beat the A's, and the Bo Sox needed that win. Baltimore and the Angels, another chance for the Angels to gain a game on the Tigers. Baltimore 14-46, and that is 6. Angels 10-12, that's 1, and the Orioles will gain another game on the Tigers. Yankees and Minnesota. Can the Yankees gain a game on them? Yankees 15-52, and that is 7. Minnesota 2-65, that's 7. Wow, they actually pull out the tie. Yankees roll a 6, +1 is 7. Minnesota rolls a 2, -1 is 1. The Yankees will win it and gain a game on the Tigers. Cleveland and Washington. Indians 17-25, and that is 4. Senators 7-54, that's 6. That's going to be a win for the Senators. As I said, not looking good for the Tribe right now. Dodgers and the Cubs. Dodgers 12-53. And that's 6. Cubs 8-62. That's 7. Another tough loss for the Dodgers, losing to the Cubs. And you really cannot need that. You really can't let that happen. Although the Dodgers will make the postseason, they're trying to catch the Giants for number 1 in the league. Giants play the Braves, another big game. Giants 10-32. That is 4. Milwaukee 5-62. That is 6. That's a big win for Milwaukee. Cardinals and the Phillies. Cardinals are fading. Cardinals 14-32, and that's 4. Phillies 4-63, and that is 6. Another bad loss for the Cardinals. Reds and the Pirates. Another big game here. Reds 2-26, and that is 2. The Pirates, though, 9-32, and that is 3, and the Pirates will beat the Reds. On to August 31st, White Sox at Detroit. White Sox 10-25, and that is 3. Tigers 18-52, they'll get a win out of that, and that's 7. The Tigers actually get a win on the White Sox here. Kansas City and the Angels, doubleheader. Game 1, Athletics 8-21, and that is 2. Angels 15-66, that's 12. The Angels win that game. Game number 2, Kansas City 8-24, and that is 3. Angels 14-35, and that's 5. The Angels beat the A's twice. Yankees and Minnesota. Yankees 10-13, that's 1. Twins 6-64, and that's 7. And the Twins will take back the game with the Yankees game, the last one. Cleveland and the 30th. Cleveland and Washington, a pitcher named Mudcat on the mound. Cleveland 7-54, and that is 6. Senators 5-66, that's 9. And the Indians, as I said, they are beginning to fade away. Giants and the Cubs. Giants 19-45 and 7 runs. The Cubs 7-63, and that's also 7 runs, so it will be a tie. Giants roll a 5, -2 is 3. Cubs roll a 4, -1 is 3. It is a tie, which means the Cubs win the game in extras. Dodgers will take on Milwaukee in a big series now between those two. Dodgers 10-24, and that is 3. Milwaukee 9-36, that's 4. Nice win for the Braves, as with the Giants' loss, the Dodgers can't gain them. Cardinals and the Phillies, Bob Gibson on the mound for the Redbirds. Cardinals 11-25, and that is 3. Phillies 3-42, and that's also 3. They will tie again. They will tie. Cardinals roll a 3, -1 is 2. Phillies roll a 3, -3 is 0. The Cardinals will win the ball game. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always Tuesday. I will post the standings as we approach the pennant race, as the pennant race is about to begin on Tuesday. No baseball tomorrow night. We go back to begin the 61 pennant race on Tuesday for September 1st, and we got a good one. The Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. Don Mossy will go for the Tigers, and Whitey Ford goes for the Yankees. What a way to start the pennant race. Tigers and the Yankees, Mossy and Ford. Be there or be square. Brian B., Doug Hunt, Clee baseball fan. Jilk baseball with the demos. SDG replays, Brian Patterson. And DBIP. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. See you guys Tuesday night. A nice win for the Reds today. They beat the Pirates 7-1. No game tomorrow. Tuesday, the 1961 pennant race is on the way. We'll see you then.